We've spent the last two parts really unpacking those 5 pillars of marketing agency support.
We have.
Website design, SEO, advertising, brand building, and the mind-blowing world of AI automation.
It's been a journey.
It really has. And we've explored how these agencies are really using all these tools,
Yeah,
data, technology, and human expertise to help businesses like yours thrive in this world.
absolutely. Not just survive, but thrive.
Right. And now I really want to dive into what makes an agency like ICZ stand out. You hinted in part one
I did.
that they're a great example of how to bring all this together.
They are a great example. What's so fascinating about ICZ is they don't just excel in those 5 pillars we've been discussing, they really embody them. They have a team of specialists who are passionate about these areas, and they're always pushing those boundaries.
So they're not just checking boxes.
Not at all. They're
That-
going above and beyond.
So for instance, when it comes to website design,
Yes.
ICZ goes beyond just creating a visually appealing site.
Yeah, much more. They really dive deep into understanding your business goals, the target audience, and that whole customer journey.
Right.
They're using data, user feedback to constantly optimize for conversions.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier
Right.
with those tools like Hotjar.
Yes.
They're not just designing in a vacuum.
No.
They're using real data to back up their decisions.
Real data. And that commitment to data-driven decision-making, it extends to all those other pillars as well. When
Oh.
it comes to SEO, for example,
Yeah.
they don't just focus on getting you to rank for any keywords. They help you find those low-competition keywords.
Right. They give you the biggest return.
Biggest return, exactly.
I remember you mentioning that earlier.
It's about finding those strategic niches where a new business can really gain some traction.
Exactly.
And their approach to advertising is equally impressive.
Okay.
They leverage all the power of those platforms, Facebook, Google Ads,
Right.
to create these highly targeted campaigns.
Okay.
Reach the right people, right message at the right time.
So you're not wasting money on people who just aren't interested.
No waste. They use all that data and analytics to really hone in, make sure your ads are hitting the mark.
Now, what about brand building? What sets ICZ apart there?
Well, one of the things that impresses me most about ICZ is their ability to craft these really compelling brand stories
Okay.
that resonate with their clients' target audience. They don't just create logos and taglines.
Right.
They really help you define your brand's core values, its personality, its unique voice.
So they're helping you figure out what makes your business special.
Yeah,
And then communicate that to the world in a way that's engaging.
exactly. They ensure that your brand messaging is consistent across all channels.
Oh, wow.
Website, social media, even your customer service interactions.
So important, that consistency.
It is.
Yeah.
And finally, we can't forget about AI automation.
Right.
ICZ is really at the forefront of this trend, using those AI-powered tools to personalize that website content, automate tasks, analyze data at a scale that just wouldn't be possible manually.
So they really are embracing the future of marketing.
They are. And by doing so, they're helping their clients stay ahead of the curve and achieve even greater success.
Well, this has been so insightful. I feel like I understand what a marketing agency can really do
Great.
for a business like mine.
I'm glad to hear that. And remember, ICZ is just one example of a great agency.
Right. There are others out there.
Many others doing amazing work.
So how do I know if an agency is the right fit for me? It feels kind of overwhelming to choose.
It can be. Here are a few things to keep in mind. First, you want to look for an agency that specializes in your industry.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So if I'm selling handmade jewelry online,
Right.
I probably don't want to go with an agency that specializes in marketing for tech startups.
Exactly. You want someone who understands your specific audience. Second, pay attention to their communication style.
Okay.
Do they listen to your needs? Do they explain things clearly and avoid too much jargon?
Right. So you're both speaking the same language.
Exactly. Third, don't be afraid to ask about their process.
Okay.
How do they approach projects? What kind of reporting do they provide?
Okay.
Transparency is key.
So you want to feel confident that they're being upfront, to be kept in the loop.
Exactly. And finally, trust your gut.
Okay.
Do you connect with the team? Do you share similar values?
Yeah.
Remember, you're going to be working with these people, so choose someone you feel comfortable with.
Yeah. That's great advice. This has been such a helpful deep dive.
Good.
I feel much more prepared to navigate the world of online business and marketing now.
I'm glad. And remember, the digital landscape is constantly changing.
Right.
But with the right knowledge and the right partners, you can do amazing things.
Well said. And listeners, we'd love to hear from you. What feels most overwhelming about digital marketing to you, and how do you think partnering with an agency could make your life easier? Until next time, keep diving deep and keep learning.